Ooh, what's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Claroos.
And this is Hazbin Hotel, Episode 3, Scrambled Eggs. I am worried about Sir Pentius's little Humpty Dumpties.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're gonna be cracking.
Mm-hmm. Or this whole episode will be about, like, abortion. It's gonna be one of the two. If you like... I don't know if I can use that word this early in a YouTube video.
Wow, this is our second attempt at the intro. And you can't, you know what? It's fine. Moving on.
Let's just do it, whatever. Where were we? Oh, if you want the full length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you're already here, and this video is about to begin. Bento Box. Hazbin Hotel. Hazbin Hotel. Hazbin Hotel.
Looking forward to shooting the other residents. What? Why? Everyone is being too nice. Obviously, it must be a lie. Ooh, the new parts to my machine are here.
Sign, please.
I like her vibe.
I know, right?
Carmine, as in Carmilla Carmine, you are buying parts from an overlord?
Wait, are there Batman villains in this show? God, I love Nifty.
Well, it's true. You have to trust us.
But I don't. All right, Eggies. You've got to go. I can't keep you anymore.
Okay, boss.
No, don't resist.
Why can't they seem nice? What's wrong with the lag boys? Ugh.
From chest exercises.
Oh, shit. Charlie?
Actually, I thought maybe you could take the lead on this one. I trust everyone, so maybe you'd know better.
All right, it's the Vaggy episode.
All right, so we are starting with trust falls. Each of you are going to share something vulnerable with the group about yourself and then...
Sir, yes, sir.
Me.
All right, get on up here.
I like that we're doing the Mean Girls style.
Yeah.
She doesn't even go here.
This time, everyone needs to catch him, okay? Unless you want me to hurt you.
It's so Nifty. If he gets low enough where Nifty's involved,
Yeah.
there's already a problem.
I don't want to live without my minions. Nobody catch me. No. Damn it.
That's great. Wow, you are slimy. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I kill mother bugs in front of their children as a warning to others. Yay, pain! Pain.
I don't know if this is really working the way we hoped.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow. Why is no one cosplaying Nifty? Everyone's cosplaying Angel Dust.
Right? All right, yeah.
Although I guess cosplaying a Cyclops is tough.
How fair me this day.
Who's that, boss?
Ooh.
There too hath been rumor of thy involvement with the princess and her recent flight to fancy. Tell me, how dost thou...
That was so bright.
Yeah.
We upgraded our reaction monitor and that one fucking...
Twould be grander folly by far to assume the workings of your mind, Alistair.
I like the little Shakespeare thrown into his speech.
Oh, look! Frank is up there. We have names?
Well done. Well
That
fucking
was
done.
great. Yeah.
What is happening?
This is like the Playboy Mansion or something.
Oh, it's this, like, evil leaders meeting.
Welcome, Hell's sovereign overlords. I've invited you all here because you represent the controlling powers of our city.
Mommy.
Really? Me? That's what I thought.
Yes, I know. They're all adjusted.
I do love that this is just a meeting of the Pokemon gym leaders of this region.
Yeah.
Like, she's the dark type.
Joining.
No, they have better shit to...
So, as I was saying, we need...
There's like the poison type leader.
God, her
Alistair's the
hands are
psychic
so
type leader.
big. Yeah.
Yeah.
The boys and I have come up with a full assault plan.
If we rush to war without knowing might and
The big dragon thing's the fairy type trainer.
Yeah.
So Grandpa is too...
The ghost type.
Yeah.
Attitude, maybe you missed it, but I'm that hashtag bitch and I will do nothing
This is giving such strong
6.
Bring It On vibes.
Oh, okay.
to fight your long past trending.
Although the British accent, I do hear the 6 now.
Yeah.
That was a productive meeting.
Alistair's such a bitch.
Yes, boss.
Follow them.
Oh, 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 oh.
Quietly.
No activity requires more trust than BDSM, baby. That's their motto.
You know, I don't hate this.
I'm ready to punish some bad boys.
Shocked that she
Never
can do
mind,
it.
I'm out.
I can't fucking believe I let you...
Uh-oh, there's a furry. I can see why the show's popular.
Between comrades in arms. Buckle up, buttercups, because today you boys become men.
Wasn't the whole point for them to not be violent sinners?
It's supposed to protect you. I'm supposed to never fail you.
I blame you for this, you crazy bitch!
Yelling in the background is so funny.
I know.
the veiled angel. 'Twas by thy hand, was it not?
Let's not talk about it.
Mom.
Oh, fuck. A little bit. I wish that when the belting was happening in the rock song like this, there was a little bit more physicality in the animation for her.
That's fair.
I don't know how they would do it. Like there, that looked better.
I'll do anything to save you.
Oh yeah, okay. This is working more for me now.
And the shoes are whatever it takes.
Let's keep this between us.
You got it, boss.
Oh my god.
Those eggs are people, right? Why aren't they allowed in the hotel? I'm really confused by that specific thing.
Yes, with the dismembered arm, yes! That was particularly unpleasant.
I like that part.
Yes, well, the little monsters proved to be rather useful.
That was awesome, boss. I went to this meeting, and there was a knife lady, and the knife lady killed an angel. And I was not supposed to talk about it.
And maybe you'll meet Martians tomorrow, but now is time for sleep.
Well, thankfully, Prentice is not paying attention. Interesting. Boom! Episode 3 in the can.
Oh, fun. All right. Huh. Interesting.
I agree. Huh. I am excited for when this show decides what it wants its main characters to be doing. We're not there yet. The characters are great. And I really like the characters. And I'm excited for the show to know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're figuring it out.
Because they don't know.
Yeah, they're figuring it out.
And...
Yeah, I'm...
More than anything, this felt like a 22 season episode. they were like, we just need them to do something in episode 8 or 9 because the 10, 11, 12 trio before our like winter break is coming. And so we're going to go, the main cast is going to do a Goof 'em Up episode. And
well, no,
in
I
a 22 episode
felt...
season, that works for me. But in this show, I'm kind of like, I still don't really know what we're doing.
No, I think that like the angel being killed was very important.
Yeah, but that's what I mean by it feeling like an old sitcom episode where the main character's plot is they throw like one piece of information into a B plot so that it feels like the episode is still moving something forward, but the A team's plot doesn't move forward, right? It's a really it's like it's one of those like they're killing time in a long season strategies. In a way that I think that this show doesn't have time for in an 8-episode season.
But they're doing what Charlie wants them to be doing, which is trying to rehabilitate.
We're almost halfway through the season, and I don't know what that means still. I don't know what it means to Charlie. And so Vaggy, I feel bad for Vaggy in this episode because she's like, I'm failing you, Charlie. Like you randomly decided today that we were doing trust exercises, and then without any warning told me that I was running trust exercises, and then my improvised thing that I tried to come up with on the spot because you forced it on me didn't work out, and so I feel bad because I feel like I'm letting you down because I actually don't know how to help you accomplish what you want to do because I don't know that you know what it is. And I think that Charlie's being very unfair to Vaggy this entire episode, right? And even in the end of the episode, when Charlie is like, I just thought this was going to be easier. And I'm like, yeah, so apologize to Vaggy for putting the pressure on her.
She did.
With no plan. No, but
she literally did that.
But what she says at the end is, we just need to work together more. And that's not what it is. Charlie needs to figure out what the fucking plan is and what the goal is, so that the people around her can have some sense of that. I feel like Vaggy feels like she's spinning her wheels here, partially because she literally is, right? Like they don't have any sort of structure.
No one knows what redemption means because no one's ever achieved it before.
100%, and I totally get that. I think that in a 22 episode season you can pull that off because you have time to like do all of the things. But because they only have 8, if I had written the show, I would have had them know a little bit more than they do, because the mystery of the angel being killed is super interesting, and like, can hell go to war with heaven is really interesting to me, and it is far more interesting to me personally than Charlie wants to rehab demons and nobody else wants that. Like, nobody wants that. The demons don't want that, the people of hell don't want that, and the angels don't want that. So nobody wants it except Charlie, and because Charlie is Vaggy's girlfriend, Vaggy kind of wants it. Nobody else wants that plan. And in the background, there is a really interesting mystery of like, how did she kill the angel? What does it mean for an angel to die? You know what I mean? And I think that if this show wants the A plot to be as interesting as that, it has to like zero in on what the A plot is about. And right now, it was fun. Like, I like the characters, and so I enjoy being in the episodes, and I enjoy spending time with them, right? I'm not disappointed to watch the show ever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel I like them already. You've got me. I'm in on Angel Dust. I'm in on Charlie. I'm in on Vaggy. I'm fucking all the way in on Nifty. One of my favorite anime characters ever. She's the best. I am ready for the show to decide what it is that they're trying to do in the what is essentially like 90 minutes of content left.
Yeah, I think that it's definitely working for me better than it is for you, because I'm enjoying the idea of like what it means to be redeemed, and that our characters like don't know what that is and are gonna have to figure that out. But it's one of those mileage may vary kind of situations. Cause yeah, it was fun, and I agree. The B plot is also that's why I was kind of like, is like I'm really interested. There's a lot more characters in this show than I thought that there would be. Like bigger characters.
Yeah.
You know, there's this like warlord and her daughter's plot, like, and how they're involved with the main plot, and also like Snake Spear guy and like
Snake Spear?
I don't know. Yeah, and then like all the different like warlords was like the TV guy. Like, there's just a lot more people involved than like I thought there was going to be in this kind of show. So
And honestly,
Yeah.
I think that might be a tiny part of it. In that, I think the show could have started a little bit smaller and introduced things later. For my taste, because I am way more interested in the things going on around the hotel than I am the actual like function of the hotel. Especially when what worked in this episode was that they went to a war zone and got into a big fight, which seems counterintuitive to what Charlie wants to accomplish. Right?
That's why it's funny. That's like the joke, right? Like they don't know how to redeem, how to not be sinners. They live in literal hell. And so finding an opportunity to trust another person regardless of the circumstances in itself is like an incredible thing, right? And it's like the tiniest step, but it was like just like a moment where they got thrown into this thing together, which is a fucking violent war zone, but then they walked out the other side like understanding themselves and one another like 2% better, right? Like, and having like 2% more like empathy and camaraderie and like starting to at least acknowledge that they are capable of those things.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good read of it. I think that's a better read of it than I had in the moment. Of like, oh, okay, we're just doing the same thing. But I can see where you're coming from, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the show. I do. I don't think musically this was my favorite episode.
Yeah.
Both the songs are just kind of fine.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
But I do wonder how much of this comes down to them feeling like they have to have 2 songs.
I think it is 2 songs per episode, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, but I mean, like, literally in the writing, they're like, oh, fuck, we have to put 2 songs into this episode. And, like, what that does to the writing of those songs.
Yeah.
Because, especially that first one, a lot of the information in the first song was just them repeating what they had said previous to the song.
Yeah.
And
it was kind of tough to understand.
Which I feel like happens in musicals when they're worried about information not coming across in the song. So they just also put the information across in the dialogue.
Or it's like, been too long since we had a musical.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And so, yeah, musically not my favorite episode, but I'm really curious about Angel stuff. So, like, I'm very much in. I think Nifty's great. I really, really do. I'm curious what this show. I have so many questions I want the show to answer that I'm now starting to think it is never going to get into. And like the first one is, what does sin mean in this show? And like I don't know. It's so interesting to me that they started with Bible shit, and I don't think we're gonna get into that. Maybe they do, and maybe later on they do. Kind of. It just seems like they keep calling them sinners, and I actually don't know what sin any of them committed.
Yeah.
Which seems like a pretty important part of, like, what is the narrative of the show that the show doesn't seem that interested in. I don't know. I've had weird feelings about it.
Yeah,
But I enjoy watching it.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah. If you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is...
Vaggy.
Yeah, it's gotta be Vaggy. Poor girl.
They had a different person as her singing voice, right?
No, that's Stephanie Beatrice.
Really? She sounds very different.
I mean, it would be strange to me to cast the lead from Encanto, who does all of her own singing in Encanto, and then be like, but you're not going to sing in this one.
She just sounded different, like so different. I was like, I feel like it's her, but it also sounds like it's not. I don't know.
I think that it might be that she's... I don't want to like put too much on her in this, but it might be that she is trying to do her tough voice, but not go full Rosa. But her singing voice sits a little bit higher than the like lower, tougher version of her voice that isn't going as low as like full on Rosa voice from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Right.
And so it's not quite Mirabelle and it's not quite Rosa when she's speaking. It's like this like intermediate. But then when she's singing, it sounds more like Mirabelle because that's where her voice kind of naturally sits, especially on some of the higher, like more belty parts of the song.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. It's way harder to do a voice singing than it is speaking. So yeah it's probably something.
Yeah, it's hard on the
like
chords.
Yeah.
If you want to follow us around the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Pilar.
As always, do something nerdy tonight.
Bye.